something. He's saying something, and as he's saying, so he's listening too, right? When he's listening, so it means he's understanding whatever he's saying, right? So what happens then? Then it helps speaker to control their speech, as well as monitor their speech throughout, monitor and control their speech, whatever they say. Someone is saying something, he's listening it too, he's understanding it too. So it is a type of feedback to him that whether he is saying correct thing or not, right? So this is the feedback. Feedback is a design feature of language by Hockett. The next feature is specialization. Specialization means language signals are emitted for the sole purpose of communication and not any other biological function, right? Such as eating or anything else. What does it mean? It means that language signals are there for the purpose of communication. They do not serve any other purpose. These are not there for eating. These are not there for jumping. Right? Why we use language? Why we use language? We use language to communicate. We use language to communicate only. We do not use it to drink. We do not use it to eat something. Right? So it is specialization. This design feature of language by Hockett is called specialization of language. Next design feature is semanticity. Semanticity basically means meanings, right? It is related to the meanings. So specific linguistic items, these could be words or any other linguistic item, they are tied to certain meanings. Like different linguistic items, they do have certain meanings, right? Specific languages, they have the signals represent specific meanings. These are every word, every linguistic item has some specific meaning, and this is common in every language. In Urdu, the different words they are connected to certain things, certain meanings. In Pashto same, right? Like here example is given, the word salt. Word salt, what is salt? Salt means that white crystalline substance consisting of sodium and chlorine atom, right? When we say salt, so salt mean the sodium chloride, that white substance which we use in our dishes, in our cooking. It means every linguistic item does have its meaning, and it is common in each and every language. In every language, words, linguistic items, they do have their meanings. Specific words have specific meanings, whether it is in Urdu, Pashto, whatsoever, right? Namak, like the same thing, salt. Salt is called that sodium chloride has the salt has the meaning that sodium chloride. In Urdu we can say namak. So this it has the meaning of same very thing. So means in every language, specific linguistic items, they are tied to certain meanings. They all, in every language, these linguistic items do have some meanings. Arbitrariness. This is the next design feature of Hockett. Arbitrariness. What does it mean? This thing means that there is no intrinsic or logical connection between the form of specific language signal and the nature of the specific meaning they represent. Right? Means there is no, the word has no connection, there is no logical connection between the word and the object for which the word is used. Right? As in the previous design feature, we have talked about salt. So salt, the word salt, S-A-L-T, salt. This word salt does not have any logical connection with that white matter, that white type of like crystalline matter, which is salt basically. It does not has any, the word salt does not has any logical connection with that white thing which is called salt, right? What is there? This is something which is a convention, we can say, right? So this thing is common in each and every language, right? This thing is common in each and every language, that the words, they words are the linguistic items or language signals. They do not have any type of logical connection with the things to which they refer. Here I do have a picture, you can see here. See, this very thing, this fish, this big fish, it is called whale, right? It is called whale, but there is no connection between this animal and this word. There is no logical connection between it. It is not something because its tail is like this, that's why it is called whale, or it is so big, that's why it's called whale. No, there is no intrinsic connection. There is no logical connection between this word and this animal, right? Here the same, here microorganism, this thing, this is called microorganism. Very minute type of organism is called microorganism. So this word microorganism, it does not have anything, any connection, any logical connection with this very organism, right? It is only the mutual agreement of the speakers that this thing, this big thing should be called whale, and this small thing should be called microorganism, right? I hope this thing is clear to you, that in each and every language, the words are the linguistic items. They do not have any type of intrinsic and logical connection with the things for which they are used, right? I hope this thing is clear. Next design feature is discreteness. Discreteness, right? What it means, that language signals are composed of basic units and are perceived as distinct and individuated. These units may be further classified into distinct categories. The basic units, these basic units can be put in varying orders to represent different meanings. Let me make it simple for you, right? Discreteness is another design feature of Hokkien language. If we make it more simple, so the idea of discreteness is basically, it means that even though language is produced as a stream, right? As a stream of speech, it is produced as a stream of speech. It can be broken down into meaningful units, such as discrete sounds, right? And those units can be combined in various ways to form larger units. I hope you are getting that. It seems that the language is produced as a stream, right? As a stream, but it can be broken down into meaningful units, right? And then these units can be combined in various ways to form larger units, right? Here example is given, that PIT, here PIT. How can we use it? We can combine it to different words. We can combine it to make pit. We can combine it to make tip. What was that? We had broken down these three things, and then we had arranged them. We had combined them in different way to give something else. Next feature is displacement. Displacement, right? What does it mean? Language signals may be used to convey ideas about things not physically or temporally present at the time of the communicative event, right? What does it mean? It means we can, in displacement is something that language can be used for the things which are not here and now, right? For example, we can talk about future. Future is not here. Future is somewhere in the future. We can talk about past. Past has gone. It is not here now. right? Even the things, there are so many things. We can talk about America is not here, America is not. And we are talking about in the last year someone has visited America, so at the time of speech America is not, he's not in the America, so means America is not there. And it was not now, mean it was not at the time of speaking. So displacement is another feature of language which says that we can talk about the things which are not present at the time of communicative event. Right, here again I have a picture. See here, displacement, he's talking about some like we can talk about some type of like palaces of in the history. So history is not there, we are talking about something which is not there and that time. Then comes productivity, right? Productivity is also, we can call it openness or creativity. Productivity basically we can call it creativity, right? How that the language can use humans can use language to understand and produce an indefinite number of novel utterances. What does it mean? Like we can use language to produce so much, to create so many things, right? So many like uncountable utterances we can use language for, right? Language is creative in itself, it is productive. We can produce so many things, we can utter number of sentences, right? So productivity is another design feature of language. Next thing is cultural transmission. Cultural transmission means like the, although the human being have are born with the innate ability to learn languages, but what the thing is that they learn particular